Good morning, everyone. I will begin by introducing our sustainability proposal on GridX. GridX is a sustainability driven workload scheduling platform designed to reduce carbon emissions and optimize energy consumption across Microsoft's cloud infrastructure. At its core, GridX intelligently shifts computational workloads to periods when cleaner energy is available on the grid, offering an innovative approach that complements our existing renewable energy initiatives. This project not only aligns with Microsoft's 2030 carbon negative goal, but it also delivers measurable environmental and financial benefits by reducing emissions and energy costs without compromising performance or reliability. Before moving forward, I will briefly discuss the certain terms we'll use on later in our presentation, starting with the smart scheduling. GridX uses real-time data on grid carbon intensity to determine the most environmentally efficient times to run computational workloads. By, continuously analyzing this data, the system ensures that tasks are executed during periods when the carbon footprint of electricity is at its lowest. This creates a dynamic, responsive scheduling mechanism that aligns cloud computing activity with renewable energy availability. Is a smart way of making our infrastructure more sustainable, not by changing what energy we consume, but when we consume it. Emission reduction. By implementing the Grid X, we anticipate a reduction of Scope 2 and Scope 3 emissions in the range of 5 to 10%. This is a substantial improvement, especially when considering the scale of Microsoft's operations and the increasing demand for AI and cloud services. These emissions savings are not hypothetical, they are grounded in the precise targeting of high energy, non urgent workloads, enabling us to shift their timing without impacting customers or operations. It's a focused, measurable contribution to our sustainability goals. Strategic alignment. This initiative fits seamlessly into Microsoft's broader strategy to become carbon negative by 2030. More than that, it reinforces our role as a global leader in sustainable technology. Credex is a perfect example of how we can use innovation and AI not just to improve efficiency, but to drive real environment impact. It's about setting the standard for what responsible computing looks like in the era of AI driven infrastructure. Cost efficiency. While the primary motivation behind the GridX is environmental, the financial benefits are equally compelling. By optimizing when we run our most energy intensive workloads, we can avoid high cost, peak time electricity rates, and reduce overall energy expenditure. These savings, projected to be in the hundreds of millions, result from smarter resource allocation, not increased investment. It's proof that sustainability and cost efficiency can go hand in hand when technology is used intelligently. Moving on to our problem, the growing carbon footprint. Despite our significant investment in renewable energy and carbon offsetting, we are facing a critical issue. Our Scope 3 emissions have risen by 30% since 2020. This increase is driven largely by the rapid expansion of AI models and cloud infrastructure, which are incredibly energy intensive. While we have made great strides in decarbonizing our energy sources, we have largely overlooked the importance of timing. This is the opportunity that GridX addresses, a new frontier in emissions reductions that targets when energy is used, not just what kind. Moving on to the solution, the GridX. As we discussed in the beginning, GridX is a software driven platform that integrates real time carbon data from the grid with AI based scheduling logic. It enables what we call temporal shifting, automatically moving workloads to greener energy windows with no manual intervention. Because it's a software based, it's highly scalable and requires minimal hardware changes. What makes Redux revolutionary is that it focuses on the untapped potential of timing energy use. and an area where we can make a meaningful and immediate difference. Our project scope. Implementing GridX will require close collaboration across several Microsoft divisions, including Azure, CO plus I, the sustainability team, AI, and legal. To ensure smooth rollout, we'll start with a pilot program in a single Azure region. This phased approach allows us to test, optimize, and refine the system before scaling globally. Our initial focus will be on non urgent, high energy tasks such as batch processing and AI training. These workloads offer the greatest flexibility and allow us to maximize carbon savings with minimal operational risk. The timeline. The project will unfold over five distinct phases. During the first 4 months, we'll focus on research and planning, assembling the team, finalizing specs, and building predictive carbon models. In months 5 to 10, we'll build the platform itself, develop integration tools, and ensure robust security. By months 11 through 18, we roll out the pilot in a single region, monitor its performance, and make adjustments. The following 10 months will focus on expanding regionally and refining the platform with local data. Finally, by month 29, we'll begin global optimization, integrating the platform into carbon accounting systems and reporting progress across the company. These are our estimated costs for year one. We project a budget between $1.2 million and $1.8 million. The largest portion of this will go to specialized AI engineers who will develop the core scheduling algorithms. Another portion is allocated for this forecasting API, which provides access to carbon intensity data. Operational support and analytics make up the remainder. Importantly, this entire investment represents less than 0.0% of Microsoft's annual sustainability spending, while contributing up to 10% of our emissions reductions target. That's a very strong return on investment. The business benefits. The potential business impact of GridX is substantial. We estimate it could drive up to $1.1 billion in new contracts by attracting sustainability focused clients who are increasingly seeking carbon optimized cloud services. Additionally, we anticipate up to $300 million in energy cost savings through more efficient workload timing. Our ESG ratings are also likely to improve by 15%, making Microsoft more attractive to sustainability minded investors. And by reducing carbon emissions proactively, we can also reduce regulatory risk by up to 30%, especially to carbon related regulations become more prevalent worldwide. The environmental impact. On the environmental front, Credex could improve energy efficiently by up to 8% per compute unit. Once fully implemented, we project that it will prevent over 125,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually. And cumulatively by 2030, that number could exceed 1 million tons, making a real dent in our carbon negative commitment. Furthermore, our measurement methodology aligns with GRI reporting standards for energy and emissions, and it has been reviewed by independent environmental consultants for compliance and accuracy. Moving on to the summary and next steps for our sustainability proposal. To sum up, GridX is a scalable, intelligent, and sustainable solution that offers Microsoft a way to reduce emissions, cut energy costs, and improve ESG standing, all through a software based platform that integrates seamlessly with our existing infrastructure. The next steps are clear. We need executive approval to move forward with the pilot, establish the cross functional project team, and begin development of the core algorithms. From there, we'll report on our progress quarterly and expand globally based on the pilot's success. Credex presents not just a tool for sustainability, but a strategic advantage of Microsoft's future. With this, we'll conclude our presentation. Thank you.